Your scoundrels don't get much time to ponder their next move. Look lively! Ship ahead! Less than a mile ahead is a vessel you never imagined you'd see again. Captain Frost's old ship, sunk 7 years ago. Just like its captain. Captain Frost? I heard she went overboard 7 years ago. How can this be her ship? But there it is, back from the deep, and sailing away with a full crew. Wait, the crew? They're arms of the Kraken! Could Frost have been behind this all along? There's only one way to find out. As you follow her ship, it becomes clear it's headed for a location all too familiar to the scoundrels. Everything is finally coming together. Select a new ability for your scoundrels. Only one destination left. When it becomes clear that Frost's ship is definitely headed to Storm Island, the captain looks at the scoundrels with concern. I've seen some crazy things since I set sail with you lot. And if we're going to face the endless storm, I need to know you've got my back. And each other's. I know we're not exactly buddies, but are we in this together or what? After a moment of awkwardness, the hammer clears her throat. She's usually not one to break the silence, not with her words anyway. But today's different. She'll speak today. They make a deal. The hammer will use her fists to protect the three of them, and Thomas will keep healing their wounds. They've been through enough together to know that each will honor their deal to the very end. Thomas is usually the first to speak. His mind is his weapon after all, and his ideas are generally superior. Not this time, though. He now regards the others his equal. Thomas tells Horatio he reminds him of Wandsworth, his late manservant. And Horatio isn't sure how to take it at first. But when Thomas explains that Wandsworth was his only friend, Horatio nods. He feels the same way. The usually chatty Horatio is silent for a while. He is thinking that he'll be honest for a change. No need for masks or tall tales with this group. Not anymore. The hammer and Horatio regard one another for a moment. They may be complete opposites in many ways, but they've come to understand, even respect the other. When the time comes, they'll gladly fight back to back once again. That's what I wanted to hear. Now that I know we have each other's backs, let's finish this. The scoundrels gather behind the captain, and together they steer the ship into the endless storm. The scoundrels came here with Captain Frost 7 years ago. A fitting venue for a reunion. Temple of the Kraken and the non-proverbial Eye of the Storm, the mythical source of the island's constant, endless storm. Frost has to be here somewhere. Best spread out and start investigating. The statue has an ominous message carved into its side. Ask, and you shall receive a gift from the past, a gift from the future, and a gift from the present. But be warned, the price of greed is eternity. That's Nuna, the fourth scoundrel when she was washed overboard 7 years ago. Why would the Eye show them the last moments of their dead friend? The other statues look exactly the same as the first. They even have the same message carved onto it. The crown in ruins. Could Wandsworth be right about the end of the world? The first vision was of the past, the second one of the future. The next gift from the Eye must be of the present. Nuna again, this time in front of a Bastoian temple. Before the scoundrels can decide what to do, a figure emerges from the shadows. It's Captain Frost herself. There's been a horrible mistake. She's going to ruin everything. No, stop! An agent of the arms of the Kraken activates the last statue, and then... The endless storm is now so powerful, even the temple interior is affected. At this rate, you'll never leave the island alive. Oh, this must be what it meant by the price of greed is eternity. The shadows around the temple coalesce into monstrous forms, the way they did on the abandoned ship not too long ago. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Frost is not dead yet, but she's barely hanging on. You'll need to take out your enemies and weaken the storm if you want to leave. There is a crackle of electricity in the air. The Eye of the Storm is summoning the arms of the Kraken. Wait, these assassins seem different somehow. Like they've been corrupted by the shadow. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... Statue won't budge, not even an inch. They'll need to try again, perhaps from a different angle? A surge of wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when the lightning strikes. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... You need to take out the Eye of the Storm. There is a crackle of electricity in the air. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... It's still not shifting. Perhaps with a pivot next time? You need to take out the Eye of the Storm. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... A surge of wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when... This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... There! It moved! I think. Try again to be sure. is a crackle of electricity in the air. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... You need to take out the Eye of the Storm. A surge of wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when the lightning strikes. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... You did it! The endless storm is weakening. Only one thing left to do before you can leave. As the last enemy fall, the scoundrels turn their attention to Captain Frost. If there's someone with all the answers, it's her. This map will guide you through the reef to Bestoya. Hurry. And with that, she breathes her last. Well, this is it. The scoundrels know everything now. All that remains is to confront their past one last time. Their old friend, the fourth scoundrel. So, is it over? Sawtooth nearly ran aground when the waves grew. If you say so. Now, you might want to hold on tight.